You guys mad at me? I'm getting a weird vibe here. This is my best shirt, so I really... Good to be here. I flew here yesterday. Good to be home. I live here, but flew here. I'm not sure why that's getting a laugh, but I'll take them. I was on the plane. A lot of debate right now about whether or not we should recline. You have to ask permission to recline. I don't really care. I hate everybody on the plane no matter what they do, you know? This is my thing I hate the most on the plane. People want to talk to you on an airplane. I was on a plane the other day, and the guy next to me was like, "What do you do?" And I was like, "I mind my own business on airplanes." That's the main thing I do. You should try that. It's a great way to pass the time. First of all, you're sitting too close together to have a conversation. The guy's trying to make eye contact. We're just staring at each other from this distance. I'm like, I could kiss you without using a neck muscle. That's how close you are. I don't care about reclining. Whatever. We're all uncomfortable, you know. I hate this. There was a guy behind me on a plane the other day. He kept yawning out loud the whole flight. Am I a psycho or is that annoying? You guys, I feel like you're not on board. The whole flight's like... I wanted him to die. I swear to God, I was like, I hope this man passes away on the flight. I reclined full, just went back as I was like, good, and then came up and went back again. You don't need to make a noise when you yawn, first of all. That's a decision. He's deciding to do that. That's like if you were hungry on a plane, you were like, "I'm hungry!" You all right? Yeah, I'm hungry. I like to let people know when I'm hungry. It's important for them to know. People yawn out loud. They want attention. That's why they're doing it. They want you to be like, "Oh my God, are you tired?" And then they can be like, "I am. Here's my entire life story of how I came to be tired." Don't fall for it. It's a trap. Plus, isn't it fun to not ask somebody a question when they really want you to ask them a question? You ever do that? When someone's like, "I had a wild night last night," and then you're like, "Neat," and then you just walk away. Isn't that fun? Even when I can recline, it doesn't matter. I got upgraded to first class recently. My wife and I, both of us, they're like, "We have 2 tickets in first class, but they're not together. We'd have to separate you. Is that all right?" And I was like, 100%, yes. Not a problem. I love my wife. We love each other, of course, but you gotta take first class if you can get it. They could be like, "We have 2 tickets in first class, but you have to get divorced right now to have them." I'd be like, "Baby, we had a great run. I love you. Let's get comfy. Let's recline all we want." It is weird to get separated, though, because it was a cross-country first class. That's like the real deal. First, when your seat turns like into a bed, you can recline all the way. It is weird to get separated from your wife, though, because they put me with like a random fat guy, and I'm not making fun of him for being fat, because some of you were fat, but he was so fat. He was coming. That kills outside of New York, but he was so fat. He was coming into my seat. We were flush, shoulder to shoulder, and then we slowly eased back into bed together. And then we chose the same movie, and I was like, "This is the most romantic date I've ever been on in my life. If this guy makes a move, I'll bang him right here. I don't care." When Harry Met Sally's on, there's turbulence. It felt nice, you know. But then I got up, I looked over, my wife had her own guy that she was in bed with, and he was like the hottest guy in the plane. And that pissed me off, because I was like, "I want that guy. Switch guys. You take this piece of shit. I want that guy, you know." But even with full recline, I can't sleep on the plane. I tried to sleep. I can't do it. My friend's like, why don't you sleep on the plane? I'm like, "I can't." He's like, "Why?" He acts like I'm crazy. I'm like, "I don't know. Maybe because that's not a normal sleeping situation." Like, that's not how I sleep at home. Like, if you went to bed tonight, and you went to bed, and there was a jet engine idling outside of your bedroom window, don't you think you might be like, "I'm going to have trouble sleeping tonight because of the jet engine outside of my bedroom window"? And then also, somebody replaced your bed with a chair. And there was 71 strangers in your bedroom with you. And then someone woke you up in the middle of the night to offer you a Coke. That's what they do on airplanes. Like, "I know you're trying to sleep, but do you want a Coke right now?" I'm like, "Yeah, what the hell? Give me a Coke." That's how I sleep at home. I sleep for 4 hours. I wake up, I drink a can of Coke. Kind of spice up my dreams a little bit. Sometimes I boil Pepsi right before bed. A little sleepy time Pepsi, you know. Coke is bad for you. You guys know that? I had to quit Coke. Coca-Cola. I still do blow, obviously. You gotta live your life. Some of these shows are late at night, of course, but I knew Coke was bad because every once in a while I'd have a Coke. People would say, Coke can take the paint off your car. That's what people like to tell you. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. They're like, what does that tell you? I'm like, well, it tells me not to put it on my car. That's the main thing it tells me. I'm not putting it on my car. I'm putting it in my body. And I don't have any paint in my body. If I did have paint in my body, I would want to get rid of it. So if you think about it that way, Coke's actually a pretty healthy beverage. If your kid accidentally swallows paint, give him some Coke. Send him back out there. He'll be fine. I need to kill a mouse to come now, and it's really... We've been married a long time. I can't go back to regular marriage sex after that. I'm like leaving crumbs around the kitchen and shit. I'm like, come on, let's get frisky tonight. And make our own little sticky trap, you know? And is that one too dirty? Sorry, is that... I feel like there's a group of ladies here. I feel like I'm losing you guys. So sorry. What? You're smiling, right? I feel like... Oh, jeez. I'll clean it up in the second half of the show. Are you guys celebrating, or what's going on? You're not Joe List fans, are you? That would be great. Oh, are you? Oh, all right. I'm winning you over, I feel like. It's a lot of sophomoric humor, and I feel bad. Don't I look smart? I got the nice jacket and the glasses, but I'm pretty dumb. What's the celebration? Christmas. It's a weird way to do Christmas, but... What's that? Did you want to... That's your book club. Oh, great. Yes. I like to picture you guys at a library being like, I like the way he said sticky trap. That was interesting. It sort of says something about the cruelty of the planet. You're like, did you pick up on that jizz joke he did at... Guys, I felt it was a bit sophomoric, yet enjoyable. And they're like, that's great. That's cool. My mother-in-law's in a book club, and she's British. So, do you have a British person amongst you? You should get her. Doesn't it seem like, very well. Speaking of Brit, you're going to love this joke. You guys are going to shit. Check this out. This is my impression of a British race car driver. You ready? Because it's over here, you see. They're on the wrong side of the car, these folks. Hello. Very well. We're reading Little Dickens tonight. Cheerio. What's the most recent book you read? I wonder if I've read it. Please say Catcher in the Rye. You guys don't even know. What are you guys, hammered? What book are you guys on? I don't think you're on a book club at all. I think you're full of shit. I think we just busted them. These ladies are idiots. They don't read. They're just trying to flex on us. You guys are like, we're in a book club. Book club it is. And you're like, Shelley, we're not in a book. She's like, shut up. We read every day. A lot of reading. That's cool. Did you read The Catcher in the Rye? I read that book. Great book. Holden Caulfield. What am I reading? I'm reading Uncovering, it's about therapy. I got some problems. Well, Merry Christmas and happy book. You know the old adage, happy book. Outside of a dog, a book is a man's best friend. Inside of a dog, it's too dark to read. Hello, folks. That's Groucho Marx. He's very talented. You guys know Groucho, remember? Like he performed at our high school graduation. I'm kidding. That was teasing. I know. I'm only kidding. You guys are my wife's age. I'm having a great time up here, folks. And, just went to the doctor for the first time in 20 years. Have you guys done this? It's not great. My blood pressure and cholesterol right through the roof. But, you know, that doesn't matter, right? They're just numbers. Sorry, I'm bumming everybody out. I'll be fine. Yeah, right? Yeah. Yeah, you guys are still here. You're old as shit. I'm just kidding. By the way, it's very bright. You're probably in your 40s, and I'm just giving you shit. I don't even... No. I'm so glad you're laughing still, because I really... That sounds like the end of a show. Previously on YouTube. Okay. Sorry for my voice. I'm not sick. She thinks I'm sick. I'm not sick.
Well, I'm sick too. Well, I'm
this is the sick section.
Wait, what?
I should have canceled. I'm sick. I'm not sick. I lost my voice. I don't want everyone to be nervous. I was traveling a lot, and I sound sexy. But you're not going to get sick. Everybody just be cool. Right? I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm not going to be my normal energetic self, though. I feel like I got to conserve. It's just a weird time now. In the old days, you'd just be like, wow, he's gutting it out. But now I feel like, what a piece of shit. We're all going to get horribly sick and die. You won't. I mean, you will die, but not because of this. Possibly. You could leave and, get hit. Something, you know?
I have a friend, this kind of grungy guy who works at a film, a film crew, he's like a location scout, and I think it was a year ago when COVID was a big deal, and he was on set one day. He was on the crew all day in this small room, just with the whole crew for 4 hours, and then the guy running in, or one guy comes in and goes, "Steve, what the hell are you doing here? You tested positive for COVID yesterday." Did you not get the email?
Oh, God.
Get out of here. You this the email?
How did that guy know his COVID results?
I guess he must have been the COVID.
The man.
Oh, the
team
COVID
manager
guy.
or something.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fact check my story, Peter.
It's all on your
I just looked up I remember all the national numbers when I was a kid.
I had a real chatter on the plane today, and it was really brutal. And so what do you do for work? Like that. And then it was the classic lie, you get caught in it, where you're like, oh, my wife and I, we run a bar. And he's like, you own a bar? And I was like, well, our friend owns it, but he lets us run it. And he's like, so why are you always traveling? And I was like, well, we have the freedom of...
That's why I don't lie. I feel like you get caught.
Wait,
You
why
can't
did
just tell a guy a comedian. That's horrible. That's the worst case scenario.
That's why I still...
No, he wants to hear jokes. Do you know this guy? It'll never ask.
I want to tell jokes. I want to perform. I want him to think I'm interested.
And then the other day I was flying to Denver, and I got recognized. I was in an aisle seat. I got recognized, and this guy went, "Oh my God, I'm a big fan." And so this lady who was sitting next to me was on the phone and didn't even hang up. She just went, "Are you a basketball player?" Because I had the Wisconsin sweatpants, and she was like, "Are you a basketball player?" I was like, "I think I'm next to a basketball player." And I was like, "No, I'm not." And she's like, "Well, what are you? Obviously, you're famous." And she's like, "I'm sitting next to a famous guy." She just kept talking.
In real time updating.
Yes, literally.
I was in the car. I was on the road stop a couple weeks ago, and we were riffing about something as soon as we got in the car. Just talking about some stupid shit or whatever, and the driver's like, "Oh, you guys must be a couple comedians," and we all just kind of went, like he was kidding. And then within minutes, Stav is like, "So yeah, I'm gonna shoot the special in Austin."
Oh.
And just talking about being a comedian, couldn't hide it at all.
I think that's insane.
I
don't tell anybody I'm a comedian. I don't talk comedy. In front of
I think it's insane though that you pretended that you owned a bar.
I don't like
that is
I do it all the time. No, I didn't say own. I said I ran. He had the same misinterpretation. I go to Starbucks every day, and the guy, they all know me from being there every day, and the guy was like, "Did I see you on Stavros' podcast?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, he lives around the corner." And he was like, "What?" And the guy started he was gonna shit.
I should be impressed that you know me.
Should we we start? Are we ready? You want to go first?
Oh, yeah, I'll go first, yeah.
Yeah, you're the last minute.
Yeah, of course,
Yeah,
of course.
All right.
I haven't done comedy in 8 days. Might go bad, but that's fine.
All right. Wait, I've been going in 8 days.
Yeah.
You just told me you did 12 weekends in a row on the road.
Well, I didn't. Starting and ended last week.
Okay.
He's off the show.
I'm counting the weekend I was in the body.
He's out.
Yeah.
Hirschberg's out.
When you said it too, I was like, I don't
It
know.
was 12 before that, I swear.
All right.
With one break, but other than that, 12. It was 12 unbroken besides one break.
Anyways, you're first.
Chevy Chase was supposed to be Forrest Gump.
No,
That movie was written for him. Yeah.
a smart ass retarded guy.
It would have been like actually funny.
Yeah.
Pretty funny.
Yeah.
Happy fucking Monday, baby. With a great rock drummer. Do you think, are you like a guy that looks at rock drumming like these are fucking idiots that suck?
You know, I am curious. Yeah, who do you think are the best rock drummers?
Because like some people look at rock, like jazz drummers look at rock drummers as like fucking stinky. Max Weinberg's my favorite drummer.
He's great.
He's what's that?
The guy in Conan O'Brien.
If that helps. Yes.
I'm guessing he's from
Yes,
something
the
that
Conan
helps.
drummer. Yeah. So the E Street Band.
If that helps, that's a Seinfeld reference.
Yeah, I saw Brian Wilson live, and he played God Only Knows, and he introduced by saying, this is Paul McCartney's favorite song. So when I met Paul McCartney, I was like, is that your favorite song?
You met Paul McCartney?
I hung out with him for like a half an hour.
What?
Yeah, it's crazy. Wait, we have to figure out who's next.
Yeah.
Do you want to go next? You're there, you're over there.
Okay.
You're closest. We're going to order who's closest.
Here's the door.
Fine.
How did you meet Paul McCartney?
I met Paul McCartney. I went to see him with Louis. This is pre-cancellation. It was my wedding gift from Louis, which is funny because Sarah was not invited. So Sarah got no wedding gift. So we went and saw.
That's the best bachelor party ever, though.
We went and saw McCartney,
Yeah.
and this is like he was like in the VIP section. We had like a little VIP section. So it's hilarious that you can hear Ron better than you can hear me. So we got there. First of all, Louis late for everything.
Yeah.
So we're getting there. We took the subway. We left at such a crazy time. We're like, the show is like an 8 o'clock show. It's like 8:20. We're like at his house in the village, and he's like telling us. I'm like, can we maybe hit the road? So when we got there, McCartney was going on. So we were in like the bowels of the arena, and he was walking, and they had to be like, hold on, hold on. And McCartney walked by like carrying his bass with the band, like right where you are. It was like mind blowing.
That's crazy.
So it's VIP, so we grabbed like a free burger and water, got to our seats. He had already taken the stage.
Yeah.
And the row, it was Louis, me, empty seat, Stevie Van Zandt, who's in the E Street Band. And then,
He played for the Conan as well, right?
I don't know, did he? I don't think so. But anyways, he was, and then his girl, whoever his date was. So I'm like elbowing Louis. I'm a huge Springsteen guy.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is crazy. Stevie Van Zandt is over there. So we watched the whole show.
Yeah.
Halfway through the show, the little usher guy's like, excuse me, you need to get up. So we get up like this, and like Bruce Springsteen and Patty Scaffel, his wife, who's also these two men, shuffle by. Like Springsteen's like doing this.
You're kidding.
And then Patty sits here, Bruce sits here, then Stevie. And then during Hey Jude, this is the crazy part. So during Hey Jude, we're all doing the na-na-nas.
Yeah.
And Patty's filming Bruce doing na-na-na, and then gets the whole arena, and then like points to us and he's doing this. So I'm in a Springsteen home video, which is crazy. So then, again, we have to get up, and Springsteen like shuffles by with Van Zandt.
Yeah.
And at first I was like, oh, I guess they're going to, and I realized I'm like, oh, they're going to play. That's why they're sitting here. They're getting ready to go on. So we have to go, and they shuffle by.
Yeah.
And it was like it was a good minute before I realized too. We're just sitting there, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
they're going to play.
Like
And
you're
then
missing the show.
Yes. Leaving early.
McCartney does the classic comedy intro. He literally introduces Bruce and then Stevie at one time. So he's like, we got a special guest here. It's Bruce Springsteen and Stevie Van Zandt. But like nobody hears Stevie because everyone just goes crazy. So they go up, they play. I saw her standing there. They finish the song, and Paul goes, well, let's just do it again. They must have only rehearsed one song, so they just played. It's the only time I've ever seen this at a concert. They played the same song twice in a row.
You're kidding.
And everyone went crazy. No, he was just like, all right. And they just played again, which is hilarious. They had no backup song.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, they were like,
a guy came up and was like, "Do you want to go to Paul's having a little party afterwards? Do you want to go?" And so then Louis and I were the first ones down there. It was just the two of us, and everything's all decorated. We just stood there, and then Paul finally came out, and he just came right. He knew Louis from SNL 40, and so we chatted for about 25, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And he touched me at one point. He was like, "You don't seem funny. I'm just taking a piss." And then I brought up the Brian Wilson thing, but this is the funniest part. So I'm like, "Is it your favorite song?" He's like, "Well, it's a very good song." He was a bit diplomatic.
Right.
He said, "It's a very good song." And then he goes, "You know, we love Brian, and the Beach Boys, we put out Revolver, and then they answered with Pet Sound." And he's telling the story. I'm like, "No, I know. I know that." And then he's like, "And then we came out with Sgt. Pepper. We were trying to match Pet Sound."
I read this in a book when I was 15.
I was like, "Yes, I know all your stories." And he talked about that for a while. And then at one point, Louis, he was telling a story, he paused, and then Louis started telling a story. And the whole time I'm like, oh my God. He just interrupted McCartney, but I was like, maybe he doesn't realize. And then Louis finished his story, and McCartney goes, anyways. And he went back, and I was like, oh, that was brutal. And then afterwards, Louis like, I interrupted Paul McCartney. And I was like, I know. But the funniest thing that he said, McCartney, one of the funniest things, memorable things, he loves comedy. And he was in LA, he wanted to go to a comedy show, so he called, I won't say the club on camera, but he called the club and was like, hey, I'm Paul McCartney, I want to come to the show tonight. And they were like, oh, tonight's not a great night, it's urban night? And he was like, well, what's that? And they're like, it's like black comics. And he's like, well, I don't care. He's like, that sounds great. I like comedy. Like, they just thought they were going to turn away Paul McCartney because there was blacks. And then he was like, I went to the show. He's like, it was great. He's like, I thought they were great. I loved it. But I'm like, you know, he's like a hippie. He's not like, it's not Ted Nugent. It's just like, you know, I remember hearing like years ago, like, you could connect everyone in the world within 7 people. Have you ever heard that theory?
Yeah.
I think about this because I'm like, well, think about like, I'm me, and I know Paul McCartney.
Right.
So it's like, think about every person that Paul McCartney met.
Yeah.
Like, you already have Obama in 3 moves, and then like, so you're at Putin.
Right.
Like, starting
I'm
with...
only 1 degree from.
Well, no, I saw
Yes.
Putin in like 2003. I was like
The
going.
Tacoma Dome. It was
Yeah.
the 2 shows.
So once I was like walking home from school and I was going across campus,
Yeah.
and there was like this whole crowd of people around. And I was like, "What's going on?" And someone was like, "Oh, Vladimir Putin's here." And he was like he had just like finished a talk and he was like shaking people's hands. And I knew who he was, even though it was 2003 because I was taking a class like
Yeah.
That's
on
crazy.
Russian civilization.
That is crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he like killed people, that's why.
I know.
I mean, also, like, I think about, like, Letterman. I did Letterman, I shook hands with Letterman. So, like, think about everyone he had on the show.
Oh, yeah.
Like, Jimmy Carter. So, we're already Jimmy Carter.
Yep.
And he shakes everyone's hand on a plane. Every
So-
time he takes a plane. So that's most of the world. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Also, like, Springsteen. Springsteen does a podcast with Obama. I'm back to Obama again, or he did. I don't think it was good.
Springsteen and Obama, they're basically just doing Calm Town.
Well,
You have a man, so that's good, because I'm like, yeah, you're who I was worried. You're who we were both worried about the other. Like, I was worried about someone that was worried, and then you were worried about someone that sounds like this. So we're, you know what it is? It's mostly semen. I went crazy. I just sucked off a lot of men this weekend. And,
Yeah, you quit drinking and you feel like you can just eat whatever you want. It's amazing.
well, we might have different lives. You don't have to mention Asian.
My cousin, he got his doctorate.
Well, certainly,
But you're
I always
saying-
had this-
You're saying,
address. No one's gonna be like, he didn't bring up he's Asian. Are you sure? Yeah.
yeah. It's like, I thought you meant, like, oh, is it weird that I bring it up every time? I shouldn't. I think you shouldn't.
I shouldn't.
Yeah.
I know it's stupid to do the whole thing, I'm Asian, blah, blah, blah. But I also think it feels a little weird to go 10 minutes and not do anything.
Definitely does not. That's
You're
insane.
living in, like, the 60s.
Yeah.
There's like a billion Asian people. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but I still think my point stands. I bet you poll the audience, they have not seen more than
Right.
2 Asians on stage.
No, but the question is, the poll for the audience is, you go up and do 10 minutes of comedy and don't mention you're Asian.
Yeah.
And then we ask the audience, hey, did you think that was weird? They're going to be like, what? They're not going to be like, What the fuck? To me, like the only like I have to address this is if you have a fucked up like a black eye, or you're missing your front teeth.
Form, wheelchair.
Yeah. Yes. A wheelchair. Yeah. Gay. If you're gay, you know, deformity. No.
I think I could be a 911 operator. You guys ever think that? You ever? I watch a lot of murder docs, and don't you find like 911 operator to be like the dispatch? I feel like they're the meanest people I've ever. Every 911 call in a movie, they're always like, "Oh, hello, my house is on fire," and then they're always leave with the same thing, like, "Ma'am, calm down, calm down." That's like the opening line, no matter what. Doesn't matter how calm you are. And then they'll be like, "Please, my whole house is fire. I have pets," and they're like, "Bitch, shut the fuck up." And I'm like, how long are these shifts? Why are they so rude to these victims? I feel like I'd be better. I'm a very empathetic guy, as you can see. I'd be like, 911, they're like, "My husband's been shot." And I'd be like, "Oh my God. Are you serious? Whoa. That is terrible." And then they're like, "What do I do?" And I'm like, therapy. I'm thinking therapy because that's a really horrible thing to see. I mean, I'm in therapy because my dad didn't hug me enough. You're watching your husband die, so... I forgot to get reels. I forgot we were filming this. Comedy's all about the reels. You gotta get a clip. So I'm gonna do some crowd work. Hey, France, huh? Let's get them. Who do you think has better vision? You without glasses or you with glasses? You think you get better? Fuck you guys with no glasses. Bunch of fucking assholes. Bunch of snobs. No glasses wearing snobs. You think me cheating is better, is not as good as your regular old vision?
Well, I'm just talking about him. I don't know about you.
Yeah, fuck him. He says, I can see better than you. I can see anything. Look at that, I see all you guys. How long have you guys been together? Here comes the clip. I'm gonna nail him. 3.5 years. Are you engaged? Well, you want to ask her tonight? That's the clip. Comic makes it weird. Although I think that was the clip we did last time. I think it was the same. Shit. What are you waiting for, dude? You don't know. If he proposed, would you say yes? Yeah. If he did. He's not going to. I don't want to get you all fucked up. But would you say yes, you think? Yeah. That's very sweet. She'd marry you. And you're just sitting on your hands like a jerk. That's fucked up. I mean, I don't want to be this guy, but that's really... And your best days are behind you. I mean... Are you guys in your 20s? Yeah. Well, you're blowing it. You got a good girl there, and I don't know what to do. I'm only kidding. I didn't propose till I was. My wife was 68 when I proposed to her. She's 81 now. Years young. Does any of this say anything? We should propose. It's fun. It's fun to propose. It's exciting. You're like, boo, and they're like, what? If you had to have sex with one of his friends, which one would it be? Like, gun to a head, you know what I mean? Like, we're gonna shoot both of you if you don't hook up with one of his best buds. That's a good game show. Don't you think that'd be a good game show?
Store called Fleet Feet. You ever been there? You know it? No, fuck them. Boo! Fleet Feet. Fleet Feet sucks my ass. I went in, I'm a big runner. I said, hey, I want to buy some first of all, a 14-year-old kid. I think he might have been 11. He was the youngest man I've ever seen in a store. I was looking for the shoe. I know what I want. New Balance, 1080. That's my sneaker. Just give it to me. I don't even want to try it on. Just fucking give me the shoe. I'm out. He came up behind me. He goes, hi, sir. Like, directly, I was like, ah! I just turned. And there was a boy with zits and whatever. And he said, all right, what do you need? And I said, I'm just the 1080. And he said, okay. And he pulled out an iPad, and he was like, what's your name? Am I a boomer? Just tell me. Am I too old? I go, it's Joe. And he goes, all right, Joe, and your phone number. Why aren't you guys blown away by this? Is this normal? Is this customary in North Carolina? And then I'm like an old man. I was like, you don't need my phone number. And he went, wow, okay, well, why? What are you gonna do, call me? I'm in the store. I'm mad that you guys aren't more outraged by this. Is this customary in North Carolina? He goes, what's your phone number? I said, you don't need my phone number. And he goes, oh, okay. He was upset. Blah. And then he goes, okay, well, just in case you step out. I swear to God, I'm like, step out? Why would I step out? I'm gonna step up and fucking smash that iPad over your face. Just give me my sneakers. I said, I'm not stepping out. I just want the sneaker. He goes, well, I can get my next available associate. He said like he owned the place. The kid's 13. He can't even watch porn in the state of North Carolina. He goes, I'll get my associate. And I go, okay, well, I'll stand here. And he goes, it won't let me. I need your phone number. Have you heard of this? Are you guys giving your phone numbers to stores? I said, I'll buy them elsewhere. Thank you. I really fucked him up. I killed him. I said, I'll buy them elsewhere. Thank you. And he went, boo, boo, and like walked away. Sad. And Matt and I stormed out, and I'm like, they're probably telling the story right now. They're like, some goofy old asshole wouldn't give me his phone number. Fuck Fleet Feet. I want to spray paint my phone number on the door with a dick and balls. It's crazy. That's crazy, right, sir? Why do stores need your phone number? My wife doesn't have my phone number. Anyways, let me get right into the jokes. I feel like the local riffs aren't hitting. Anyways, and this is the other thing. I went to, have you guys ever heard of this shoe store called Fleet Feet? You know it? Fuck that place. I hate that place. Fleet Feet can blow me. Fleet Feet sucks. It's like I'm a big runner, and I wanted some new sneaker. I like New Balance 1080s. I know, right? This is how I like to shop. I walk in, I'm like, give me New Balance 1080s. Just hand them to me, and I'm leaving. I know the size. They fit. See you later. So I was looking at the shoes, looking for them. I'm like this. And then a 14-year-old kid that worked there, he might have been 11. I have no idea. He looked 9. He walked up behind me. Like he crept up behind me. He's like, can I help you, sir? And I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. I looked. He had like 3 pimples and a boner. And I was like, hey, I want some New Balance 1080s. And he pulls out an iPad. He goes, what's your name? Joe? He types it in. Joe. He goes, and phone number? Is this customary? Why aren't you guys reacting? Is this not psychotic? Is this normal in North Carolina? My phone number to buy sneakers. How come no one reacts to this? What's going on in this state? I go, oh, you don't need my phone number. And he goes, oh, like he was like, he looked like I slapped him in the face and said, suck my dick. He was like, whoa. I was like, yeah, it's phone number. I just want the 1080s. And he goes, well, my best associate is going to help you, but what if you step out? Just in case you step out. I'm not going to step out. I'm buying the sneakers. Is that normal here too? Do you guys go to stores and then you're like, I'll be right back in like 5 minutes. I'm just going to go smoke a cigarette. I'm like, I'm not stepping out. I want the shoes. He goes, all right. And then he was trying to do something on the iPad. He goes, yeah, it just won't let me. I need your phone number. I go, I will buy them elsewhere. Thank you. Am I the asshole here? Am I like an old boomer? I feel like you guys are on his side. I've never given my phone number to a teenage boy, not since like 12 years ago I did. I made that mistake one time, and I did my time. Why would I give a shoe store my phone number? We like to send you dick pics every couple months just to check in on your shoes. Anyway, so I got no new shoes. I thought this would kill, but you guys really seem confused by the whole situation.
I'm like that at like Starbucks too, or a coffee shop. You guys don't have Starbucks here, I'm aware. You guys don't have anything here, frankly. I don't know. How do you guys eat meals in this town? I guess you have to cook at home. Yeah. I don't have a home. Stay at the hotel. I think I might hate Woodstock. I came here like 3 weeks ago, and I loved it so much that I was like, I'm coming back. I was like, I took my wife. My wife wasn't here, and I was like, you gotta see this town. It's fantastic. And then I went to like a place of business and gave a guy $50 for a calendar. It was too late. I got a calendar with photos of Woodstock, very lovely. And then he's like, that's 1950. I thought he was joking. I was like, nah. And then he's like, no, seriously. I was like, oh, all right. Anyways, that's not funny to you guys. That's a normal calendar price here at Woodstock. I guess in New York City, calendars are a little more readily available. Also, maybe I'm just old. Maybe I'm just 40 years old. A calendar to me is like $1.50. But anyways, as I handed him the money, he was like, I didn't think this week was going to be so busy. And then he just handed me the bag back. I was like, well, I guess I'm sorry you're making so much money. I feel bad. I'm terribly sorry that I drove here and gave you my money. And then we went to Richardson's Tavern at the Woodstock Inn. Yeah, fuck that place. That place sucks. Are you guys still there? We went there, and then the lady was like leaning on the... Are they here? I don't want to make it weird. But
Not here.
Stephen Richardson here.
No, they're not here.
The lady was like leaning like this on the counter, and she was like chewing. She was like, and I was like, hey, we're looking to eat at the restaurant. She was like, you stay at the hotel? And I was like, no. And she was like, guests only. It's a weird policy for a restaurant, but I was like, well, all right, nothing, all right, well. I was like, is the hotel sold out? I wanted to do like a baller move of like, give me a room and a meal, you bitch. You know what I mean? I was like, is it sold out? And she goes, pretty much. Now, what does that mean, pretty much? Does that mean sold out is yes or no, right? Am I crazy? I know I'm shitting on your town and this lady you probably all know, but... she sucked. I hated her. Anyway, so Richardson's was closed. You stood up. That made me nervous. So that's not her. That was closed. And then there's a place called Corbin's Testicles or something downtown. We walked in there. They were like, we're closed for whatever. They don't even know. I ate at a gas station. That's what we got. We got meatball subs at a gas station. It was pretty good. And then there's here. This is the only other place. I'm not joking. I've been here for 28 hours, and I've eaten here 3 times. And that's not a joke. But it's nice. It's great. Very nice. Went to the one coffee shop that has 4 seats for the 1,100 people that are currently in the town. That was cool. But anyways, it is nice. But I went to Starbucks in New York. We have a place called Starbucks. It'll make us right up here. I asked Siri, I'm like, where is Starbucks? And they're like, is that a joke? That's what Siri said back to me. Like, are you joking around? Not really. That actually is a joke. I didn't say that. But it was like 12. I'm starting to think a few of you aren't familiar with Starbucks, and it's actually very weird. I'm like a people pleaser. You guys, I want everyone to like me. Do you guys have that? Except for you guys. Obviously, I'm burning this bridge, but this covered bridge. By the way, the rest of everything else is great. I hiked about Tom. I hiked that. That was fantastic. Woo! There's some kind of Mount Tom joke in here, you know. And then I came on his back, whatever, something like that, you know. I'll work on it. It actually feels too small of a crowd to be dirty. I just realized. It doesn't feel like a comedy show. It feels like I'm just
hogging the conversation here. It's like a dinner party, and I'm just an asshole who's not letting anyone else talk. Just ruining everybody's night. I'm like, well, can I tell a story? I'm like, no!
From the heart of Broadway, across the nation and around the world, it's The Late Show with David Letterman. Tonight, Hugh Jackman, comedian Joe List, and music from Elvis Costello. Plus Paul Schaefer and the CBS Orchestra. I'm Alan Coulter. And now, the Bard of Avon, David Letterman.
That's all. Thank you so much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad you're all in a great mood. Our next guest, Kid, is a talented young comedian, and he's making his network television debut with us here tonight, so that'll be very exciting for everybody, and thanks to him for doing so. You can see him performing at the Comedy Cellar right here in New York City. Do me a favor, how about a nice welcome for Joe List? Joe?
Thanks, everybody. This is exciting. I'm very nervous. I get nervous on stage, mostly because I'm self-conscious about my looks, particularly my teeth. I was talking to my buddy the other day. I was confiding in him. I was like, man, I'm really self-conscious about my teeth. Then he looked at it and he goes, dude, all you need is some Crest whitening strips. I was like, thanks, man. I'm actually self-conscious that they're crooked. What the hell? Let's throw yellow in there. That's like somebody going, hey, do I look fat in this? And like, well, you've gotten uglier, so it's hard to say. Oh, all right. I got a buddy, he was feeling fat the other day. We went to the gym together, we worked out, and then afterwards we weighed ourselves. Not together, we took turns. That'd be weird if I was like, hey, jump on, we'll do the math later. No? We weighed ourselves. He left his shoes on while he was weighing himself. You're not really supposed to do that. He gets off the scale. He goes, it says I weigh 210, but left my shoes on. It's probably more like 204. It's like, hey, it seems like your shoes have a bit of a weight problem as well. Are those the new Nike denials that you're working out in? Thank you. Don't forget those tube socks. Those got to weigh 1.5 pounds each. They look awfully thick. Sometimes you feel fat. I'm thin, but I have a horrible diet. I was reading an article the other day. It said 10 worst foods that you should never eat. I had the remnants of 4 of the foods on my pants while I was reading the article. Well, I screwed this up. I think I have a bad diet because everything I learned about food as a kid was completely incorrect. When I was a kid, my dad told me to eat steak. He said that it would put hair on my chest. Then recently I became an adult. I found out that steak does not put hair on your chest. Steak puts plaque in your arteries. It's actually quite dangerous. I was like, hey, Dad, I'm having chest pains. Is that the hair finally coming in? Sometimes you feel fat. Sometimes you feel dumb. You ever try to read a book and the opening quote before the book even starts is too much for you to understand? I have horrible anxiety. My friend told me I should meditate, so I went to the bookstore. I picked up the meditation book. Page 1, it said, "Only that day dawns to which you are awake." I was like, well, this book is for somebody else. I'm having a panic attack trying to break down the first sentence in this book. I am too dumb to meditate. I don't really understand meditation. My friend goes, "You have anxiety? You should meditate." "Oh, I should sit alone in a room with nothing but my thoughts?" What's your cure for my ADD? Sudoku? I don't really... My friend goes, "Meditation's easy. You just lay still with your eyes closed for like an hour." I was like, "Yeah, isn't that a nap?" That seems awfully similar to a nap. He goes, "No, it's different. You let your mind wander wherever it goes." Yeah, that's a dream. That's a nap featuring a dream that you're referring to. I've been doing that since I was a fetus. It doesn't help anxiety. You're not really supposed to nap as an adult. That's why you come up with all these adult terms to make napping seem better than it actually is. Power nap is my favorite. Power nap makes it seem like you're working out a little bit, doesn't it? I've never felt powerful after a nap my entire life. I feel sad and discombobulated after I nap. Thank you. I nap every day. My girlfriend gets mad. She's like, "Oh, I wish I could just nap every day." I'm like, "Yeah, I bet you do." It's the best. You could nap every day, but you might make $16,000 a year telling jokes for a living. So, you have health insurance. I get to sleep during the day. We've made our decisions. Just let me rest in peace. I use rest in peace in reference to sleep. It makes more sense for sleep than it does death. You should try it. Before you go to bed tonight, turn to your wife or girlfriend and just be like, "Rest in peace." She's like, "What?" I'm like, "I'm just saying, sleep well, rest in peace." And it's not interchangeable, though. You can't go to a funeral and be like, "Sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite." That's very...
Thank you, man. See ya. Joe List, ladies and gentlemen. How about that? Great job, Joe. Thank you very much. Good to have you with us. Thank you for being here. We'll be right back with Elvis Costello, everybody. Very funny. Thank you.